مقامات خودشون به طور مرتب پی در پی هشدار میدن که فروپاشی نزدیک.
Well, we just witnessed a pretty breaking moment in Israel-Azerbaijani relations. That would be the commitment to opening an embassy, or the, shall we say, actual official dedication of a new embassy of Azerbaijan in Israel. Now, we just concluded a meeting between the foreign ministers of Israel and Azerbaijan, and of course, the two do see very much eye to eye on what the necessary conditions and the necessary issues underlying these relations are. From the Israeli side, it's entirely a tactical matter focusing on a shared enemy, the threat of Iran and its growing influence.
Indépendant Islamique République.
It's been nearly 2 years since Azerbaijan and Armenia fought a battle, a war that killed about 6,500 soldiers and displaced around 90,000 civilians. And despite an end to this war, tensions are still high due to a dispute over a road known as the Lachin Corridor.
That it is Azerbaijan, the government of Azerbaijan, not the people of Azerbaijan. The Muslim people of Azerbaijan, they love Islam. I have never visited Azerbaijan, but I can't so long as this government, this godless government is there. But one day maybe Allah will get rid of this godless government. And you may have a government in Azerbaijan which is faithful to the Quran, at least try to be faithful to the Quran. Then I can visit Azerbaijan. But I can visit Armenia today because Armenia is oppressed, yes? And Armenia has suffered and suffered and suffered. This is the book I'm reading, the 30-year genocide. And they're very annoyed that I'm reading this book. Imagine that. They don't want me to know the history.
A lot of people raised their eyebrows when Iran was supporting Christian Armenia over Shia Muslim nation of Azerbaijan, without even considering the situation and who's involved in this game. I want to explain why Azerbaijan is problematic and why Azeris need to do everything to ensure Israel doesn't take advantage and escalate the situation further in the region. Iran at present is holding a large army on the border with Azerbaijan, plus armed groups of the IRGC. Iran's fears are caused by the possibility of creating a corridor between mainland Azerbaijan and their exclave, Nakhchivan. Just by looking at this map, you'd think, what's the problem? Why is Iran getting involved? It looks like an Armenian issue. Well, it's really not. It has everything to do with Iran. You see, Iran and Azerbaijan have a very difficult relationship. They are both Shia Muslim countries, but a massive difference. Iran, as you know, adheres to Shia Islam. It's quite conservative in its approach, and the religious elite want to create a Shia zone of influence in Azerbaijan. However, that's difficult to achieve. I say it's difficult to achieve because although Azerbaijan is a Shia Muslim country, Azerbaijan is completely secular. Religious zeal in all its forms are under the strict control of the state, so there's no real possibility of an Iranian-style Islamic revolution. However, there might be a slight possibility, and the Azerbaijani authorities are wary of that. On the other hand, Iran also fears Azerbaijan, since the northwest of Iran is mostly Azeri. Although right now there's no possibility of the northwestern Iranian Azeris joining Azerbaijan, the possibility is still there. And as you know, in politics, it's all about taking advantage of opportunities. Also, given the fact that recently we saw hijab protests in Iran, so you know, any moment the global elite could take advantage of the Azeri Iranians living in Iran. If things are kept peaceful between Azerbaijan and Iran, then the risks of conflict between the two nations are actually quite small. However, when Israel is in the picture, the risks increase. And with Azerbaijan establishing an embassy in Israel, the risks cannot be ignored. The Iranian authorities are directly interested in ensuring that there's no military conflict. Hostility between Iran and Azerbaijan would only benefit Israel. it will not bring any real benefit to Azerbaijan, neither Iran. So why is Israel fanning the flames of war between two brotherly nations? Well, that's what they like to do, and with the sharp warming of ties between Iran and Saudi Arabia, Israel needs to rebalance the situation in the region. And that's why drawing Azerbaijan into a conflict with Iran means Israel can support Azerbaijan and supply weapons and technology in order to weaken Iran.
It is very clear message to Iran: you respect the Azerbaijan independence, and also you have to respect Azerbaijan, the rights around this area geography. And if they aim to be how can I say, any aggressive action, Turkey will be answer to the Iran. This is very.
There's also Turkey in this game too, who has recently normalized ties with Israel. However, Turkey doesn't actually formally support Azerbaijan and isn't really hostile towards Armenia, neither Iran. Turkey's interest is mainly to keep the Russians at bay. The Turks aren't really interested in a tough intra-regional conflict. The only way right now is to avoid conflict. Good neighborliness and mutual respect for each other's sovereignty and territorial integrity must be maintained. All the Muslim nations in the region need to have some sort of unity, at least on a local level. Israel wants to weaken Muslim nations, so the false messiah, Dajjal the Antichrist, can reign supreme from Jerusalem. What Muslim nations should think about is challenging Israel on every level, big or small, so when their Moshiach finally does appear, his rule comes to an end very quickly. Remember, Israel is not a nation to be trusted. It's the embodiment of evil. To them, robbery is redemption, apartheid is freedom, peace activists are terrorists, murder is self-defense, Palestinians are Jordanians, and annexation is liberation. There's no end to their contradictions and their deceptions. Their entire nation is run by psychopaths, and they're preparing for a bigger psychopath to come, the Mashiach, and turn the entire world upside down. Thanks for listening to the Independent Islamic Republic. Assalamu alaikum, Khush Amadid, Shalom Aleichem. Have a wonderful night.